state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'll let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in, but in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to give some shots out to the early birds, starting with dun, dun, dun. What's up, Kale? Darren Brooks, what it do? Princess, Carmel, what's up? What's up, Christopher, Valerie? Chris R, dancing dress. Yes, yes, y'all. Jamal. This is gonna be a good one, fam. This is gonna be a very good one. Yeah. Might be a little contentious also. What's up, D Block? You know what, fam? I'm finna get right into it. What's up, Terry Holder? I'm going right in. Going right in with this one. Jim Jones has responded to the criticism that he received from people after he declared that he was a better rapper than Nas. Said he had more success than Nas has. Y'all give me a thumbs up if you believe that Jim Jones has more success than Nas. Thumbs down if you think Nas got more success. More music industry, record sales, success. You know what? That don't even matter. You know what? That part don't matter. That part don't matter because, you know, you can just look at the numbers and find out that. Who y'all like the most? Y'all think, do y'all think Jim Jones is a better rapper than Nas? Give me a thumbs up if you think Jim Jones is a better rapper than Nas. Thumbs down, 2 thumbs up if you think Nas is a better rapper than Jim Jones. Thumbs up if you think Jim Jones is a better rapper. 2 thumbs up if you think Nas is a better rapper. Let's see where y'all at. Let's see. 2 thumbs, 2 thumbs. Okay, all right. Nas, okay, y'all. Mostly 2 thumbs. 1 up, 2. 2. Okay. 1 up, 2. 2. 2. Elliot Jordan, what's up? George, 2. Sandra says, okay. So it looks like that most of you guys believe that y'all believe that Nas is a better rapper than Jim Jones. So let me tell you what Jim Jones had to say. So what happened was a 22-year-old college student from New Jersey said he was influenced by Jim Jones rather than Nas. And he said this on the podcast called Don't Quote Me. Now, when he said that, Jim Jones was like, yeah, I can see that, basically, you know, like, yeah, you know, like, you got, these are different generations, you know. He's like, this guy grew up on me. So you got to understand that it's a different time, you know. He said, he's like, I grew up on Nas, and, you know, Fat Joe was like, yeah, Nas was a god MC for my era, and they both was basically saying they're from the same era. But Jim Jones, like, man, when I jumped into the rap game, you know, I started going for self, and you know, your idols become your rivalries. So he no longer looked up to Nas, but he started looking at Nas as, you know, as competition. You know. Now here's the thing, fam. I hear these debates all the time about who's the best, who's the best, who's the best. Can't see you. What you mean you can't see me? Give me a thumbs up if y'all can see me. Give me a thumbs up. Somebody just said they can't see me. Give me a thumbs up if you can see me. Okay. All right, so that's on your side, buddy. Cool. Thank you. So, yeah, listen, fam. These who the best is totally subjective. Now, if you start getting into the numbers don't lie. So that can easily be proven or disproven. But if you're going to talk about who's the best is subjective, man. You know, like, usually when people say, you know, who the best is, you know, you hear Tupac a whole lot, right? You hear Tupac a lot. You even hear Brad a lot, right? You hear people saying Jay-Z, Rakim the God. You know, there's a lot of people that you hear a lot, you know, oftentimes, right? You hear Biggie. But I'm going to tell you how this goes, the way I look at it. I think the best is determined by the person who is listening, the listener. And I base the best on who I listen to the most. So whoever I listen to the most, that's the best to me. You know, there are people who will say Tupac, and, you know, universally, you know, you'll have people that say Tupac, 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 but it might be another guy that say, you know what, I don't like Tupac. To me, that's blasphemy. But to that person, it's an honest assessment. It's what they like. We be getting caught up. We be like really be tripping on this who the best thing and the top rappers and this. We be tripping on that for nothing. You can't make somebody like who you like. I think it boils down to who you listen to the most. You know? Like, I listen to Zero a lot. A lot of y'all don't even know who Zero is, but you probably know him once he's no longer with us, because that's how we tend to do. If there's a artist who is not a mainstream artist, then a lot of times we don't know who that artist is, and then when they die, that artist catalog shoot up to the top of the charts. Now everybody know who that artist is. But I'm trying to put y'all on some game before y'all miss out. Zero, he from H-Town. He one of the best in the game, man. I'm talking about rapping, producing, singing, all of that stuff. He one of the best, absolute best in the game. And to me, Zero is top 5, top 3 to me. See, a whole lot of y'all be like, man, who is Zero? Because if y'all ain't never heard him on the radio, y'all think he's not important. But I'm telling you, the boy cold-blooded. The boy is cold-blooded. You know he cold when you have to do this here? When you do this, that means he cold. You're thinking like, yeah, the boy is cold-blooded. This music thing is subjective. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. So I'm at my brother's house, and his daughter brings a new guy over. The new guy has his pants hanging off his butt. I take him outside and let him know. Oh, we don't do that around here, brother. Pull your damn pants up. So he pulls his pants up. He respectful, you know, he cool with it. You know, he pulled his pants up and we start getting into a conversation about music. Actually, let me back up. This conversation about music happened on another day. On another day, he's at my brother's house, and we start talking about music. He starts to tell me how Kodak Black is his favorite rapper. And we're talking about Tupac. There's a couple of more of us. We're talking about Pac, and you know, we're trying to introduce logic. You know, like Pac's delivery, diversity, subject matter, passion, cadence, all of that, right? That dude fixed his mouth to say, after we went back a few times, he got frustrated. He said this, y'all. Hand to the man. He said this. Man, now, I respect, I respect the fact that y'all like Tupac and everything, but that's y'all generation, man. Like my generation, man, Kodak Black better than Tupac. I was like, oh, Lord, Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord. I don't even talk like that, man. I was like, oh, Lord, this boy said Kodak Black is better than Tupac. And I was like, you know what, man? I'm done. At that point, I stopped talking to him. I just stopped talking to him. Like, it was no need to say nothing else. I didn't even try to. When he said that, I was like, done with the conversation. These new generation dudes, they different, fam. And it's their taste in music, and you just got to respect what they like. I like Nas, I like Jim Jones, I'm not finna sit here and argue about who's the best. But when that boy told me that Kodak Black was better than Tupac, he said, yeah, that's y'all generation. But my generation, man, Kodak Black better than Tupac. I was like, oh, Lord. I mean, it hit me, man, like a ton of bricks. And so I understand the younger generation, how they may not feel the same way as the previous generation did about a particular artist. They're listening to the artist in their time, who's on the radio, who's trending, who's in the algorithm when they're coming up. And you just got to respect it. That's all it is to it. Like, we can't be sitting up here arguing about who the best. You can't be arguing with a person about who their personal preference is. It's their It's their preference. It's their top 5, not yours. When you hear people talk about top 5 and top 10 and top 20, you never heard one person ever say, yo, who's our top 5? Who's in our top 5? They always say, who's your top 5? Not who's our top 5. Who's your top 5? So who's your top 5 may be totally different from the next person's top 5. What are you arguing for? Why are you arguing with a person about their personal preference? Makes no sense. It's just like dating. You got people that be all twisted up about people who have a particular dating preference. They just be all in the business, they be tripping. Like, yo, man, it ain't that serious, man. It ain't that serious. You trying to control something you can't control. People gonna like who they like. You ain't got to consult with them. You don't have to pick up their clothes off the floor. You don't have to raise the toilet seat, clean the kitchen. You ain't got to smell their morning breath. You ain't got to worry about their budget habits. You don't have to worry about them making major decisions. Nothing. So why are you so invested in what the next man does, who the next man, the type of person the next man dates? It don't make sense. Let people have it. Let them have it. But when you make your choice, when you make your selection, don't try to go bad-mouthing the other people that you don't date. Don't try to bad-mouth them while you're spending your time worried about them if you're not worried about them. If you're not dating these type of people, why are you so worried about them? Why are you talking about them all the time? Why are you always spending so much time talking about some type of person that you don't date? I don't spend that kind of time talking about people I don't date, that I don't like. I don't do that. I let people be, man. That's one of them. That's okay, go ahead. If the person is wrong for them, they'll figure it out sooner or later. They'll figure it out. Troy C, what up? What's up, Damon Slayer? And here's another thing, fam. What was Jim Jones supposed to say? I think he was trolling when he talked about the numbers. He had better numbers than and more top 10 singles or more top number ones or whatever he said. I think he was trolling on that part. But as far as him being a better rapper, what do you think he's supposed to say? What is he supposed to say? Man, you gotta. If you don't think you the best, you ain't gonna never get you. What are you doing? You should have that mentality. Not only do I think I'm the best rapper, I think I'm the best lover. I think I'm the best man. Point blank, period. I don't think there's a man that's better than me. I don't think there's a friend who's more loyal than me. I don't think there's a friend better than me. I don't think you can find a friend better than me. I don't think you can find a father who's better than me. This is what I think. Now, you may think differently, but this is what I think. How you gonna be mad about me thinking highly of myself? That don't even make sense. So what was Jim Jones supposed to say? What was he supposed to think? So these are arguments, fam, while they, these are arguments that trend well, but the arguments lead to a dead end. Because at the end of the day, think about what I'm saying. Every single person who has an opinion about who's the best rapper, who did this, who's that, their opinions never change. They still, they come out of the argument the way that they went in. Just like everybody listening to me right now. All of y'all who came in here, y'all came in with the idea that whoever you like is who you like. I'm pretty sure that your top 5 did not change in these 19 minutes that I've been on live. I'm pretty sure of that. I'm pretty sure you came in and you were either on Jim Jones' side or you're on Nas' side, and nothing changed. So why are we arguing? Don't make a lot of sense to me. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening, your morning, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Till next time, no more talk.